I'm not threatening you. Say one more word, and that's 30 days. 30 days.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame with your man TP. Today, we are on compilation 223, and we got a few things going on in this compilation. Before I let you know what that is, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Commentary will be left in for these different proceedings that we're going to share and our bonus video. I'll get into that in a second. Also, chapters will be added for your convenience. And now let me tell you what is going on for this compilation. We will be in two different judges' courtrooms, and we have some bonus footage for you. And the first judge courtroom that we will be in is Judge Simpson out of the state of Michigan. And we will be in his courtroom for 3 separate appearances. Shout out to Sovereign Citizen Chronicles for sharing these proceedings with me. One of them is a non-sov sit, but it definitely needed to be kept in. Second, we will be in the courtroom of Judge Sean Perkins, also out of the state of Michigan. And you're going to begin to see a theme here with these proceedings. Very intense. I know I don't want to tell everything, but also for our third video, we're going to have something that I previously aired here on the channel. It will be some bonus footage, something a little different. So listen, with that said, I'll let you wait until you get there to check that out, because that'll be the third thing that will be appearing. So I'll let you wait until you get there to see what that is. But listen, I appreciate you guys joining me on these compilations. I am having a lot of fun doing them. And now it is time for 223.
Court does call the case. People versus Lawrence Buckner.
Done on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Your Honor, my client just stepped out in the hall. I'm just having.
Yeah.
Chris Coverall on behalf of Mr. Buckner. And Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Buckner, who approaches.
Your name?
Say your name.
Lawrence of the family of Buckner.
Very approach.
You may. All right. Record should reflect the bench conference in this case. Starting with the case ending in 0446, there's been an amended complaint filed. Counsel has indicated
Yeah, we will waive a formal reading stand mute tonight, Your Honor.
then in this matter, it will adjourn it. So it will adjourn both cases out to the 21st, May 21st, 2026, 9 a.m. At this moment, sound will continue. Mr. Buckner, sir. I've gotten a report, and there are some reports that you were in the vicinity of the victim in this case. All right. Sounds to me like it may have been that you were there. She may have showed up in the area or whatever. I'm not attributing any ill will to that. I'm just going to inform you that you happen to be up, you're required to leave. Okay. Be in that area. Am I understood?
I was at work.
Just say yes.
Okay, is it outside of the work? Is it outside of work, Mr. Simpson? Because I
Mr.
understand.
Buckner,
Yes,
the Constitution, don't
I understand.
shoot
Yes.
yourself in the foot right now. It's giving you. Say yes.
I said I understand that, but I'm asking about work. Mr. Simpson, is it also include work?
I have 2 ways that I can handle this. All right. I am not handling it in a way that is the most harsh. I told counsel that I would give you that admonishment. All right. there's a circumstance where you're legitimately there, talk to your attorney about that, okay? And they will be able to advise you what you should do in those circumstances. I am giving you my warning, right? Am I understood, sir?
I heard exactly what you said. So you told me to ask my counsel if I have any questions in regards to being justified at any location.
Stop there.
That's what he asked me. I'm just showing him I was listening.
Just say you understand.
Yes, yes.
Right. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. All right. What else?
That's it.
Oh, I didn't know if I was dismissed yet. Thank you.
These people versus Dwight Miller.
Ashley Lonnie for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Miller, who approaches your. Mr. Miller, can you please state your name for the record?
Dwight Miller.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, my belief is that my client does want to set this for preliminary examination. However, I am uncertain. He and I have had some conversations, and frankly, I believe he wants to make some statements to the court. I advise him against it, but at this point, I think he wants to talk.
So we're understanding this is a criminal matter, right?
It is.
Okay, so basically, man, it stemmed from a falsality. All this whole thing, I was falsely arrested, something I never did. I got a sworn affidavit.
Sir, I'm sure your counsel has advised you. I'm going to advise you to not say anything else about the subject matter of the case.
Okay,
If you'd like it set for preliminary examination.
I want to challenge jurisdiction.
You want to challenge jurisdiction?
Yes,
Of whom?
y'all have a jurisdiction of a case that doesn't exist against me.
On what grounds?
What crime did I commit?
Pardon?
What crime did I commit?
Allege that you committed the crime.
I didn't
of
commit that crime.
resisting. If you want to interrupt me, I'll answer your question. But if you want to keep interrupting me, I'm not going to play that way. I'll answer your question. You're accused of the crime of attempted resist, or not attempted, but resisting and obstructing a police officer.
So we all aware that this never transpired, right?
I am not aware of that.
Okay.
Is that all you have to say?
Yes, sir.
So, Your Honor, I would ask Mr. Miller. Mr. Miller, I'm not submitting frivolous motions.
Can I get my affidavit put in on the record, please?
Affidavit.
My affidavit of the incident that transpired,
Your affidavit of what?
the facts in the case. My statement of what happened, can I get it on the record?
There will be an opportunity if you so choose, if this goes to a further proceeding, for you to put whatever evidence you want into the court. But this is not the time to do that.
Really? So when is the time to put the evidence in there?
If you want it set for a preliminary examination, you'll have that opportunity. And if it proceeds to trial, you'll also have that opportunity.
So once again, I'll ask, do you want to set this for preliminary examination, Mr. Miller?
Sure.
Thank you.
Not really.
See, do you want to set it for prelim or do you want an adjournment?
Preliminary examination.
Thank you.
To your knowledge, all discoveries.
To my knowledge, yes, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available the 24th.
Yes.
We could try for that date, Your Honor, if possible. I might ask to go one. No, let's do that date. Thank you.
All right. Preliminary examination in person will be set June 24th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge For Judge Washington.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. And we'll continue.
You want to get this camera? They will have it ready. I will make it ready.
Court calls the case of the people versus Hosea Hill.
Thank you, Your Honor. Alex Warren on behalf of Mr. Hill. Mr. Hill, can you state for the court?
Josea Raphael Hill, good morning.
Good morning. We're gonna need to deal with this violation.
Your Honor, I reviewed that with my client. At this time, he's going to admit to not only his behavior towards.
Why was he acting that way?
Oh.
You're gonna have to give me an explanation for that. Those folks over there at Community Corrections have to deal with a lot of people coming through, a lot of people that are under stress, and they don't need this garbage.
And
Certainly, and I'll be honest with you, especially Ms. Dozier, does not need this garbage. So before you start talking to me, you better make sure you understand what you're saying to me.
And Honor, before the violation issued, right after the intake terminated because of behavior at the intake, Mr. Hill came to my office.
We're clear. It's not just his behavior. She had to call officers in, try to deal with it, and still tried to do it, and he still didn't do it, and he didn't complete his intake. Go ahead.
My office, made me aware of what happened, sat down with me, wrote an apology letter to Agent Dozier, sent it to her. I extended my apologies on his behalf. And I think to try and put this into context, and he acknowledges there's no excuse for it, but to try and put it into context, Mr. Hill has had medication stolen. He's prescribed medication for a mental health diagnosis. As he scheduled 2 appointments with his psychiatrist to make a plan moving forward. And after sending our apology letter to Agent Dozier, one thing Mr. Hill brought up was if his social worker was present at the time of intake, I think that might help him regulate his emotions, but he's still trying to get back on the medication that he's prescribed. So
Let me just read the letter here.
well, Your Honor, I can answer any of the court's questions, and I think Mr. Hill can answer any of the court's questions as well at this time.
Please, I will answer. Please. Thank you. This is difficult. What's very difficult? What's going on? But please, I will answer whatever you need to know from me over here.
Over here.
I did not expect to go to that meeting and that happened. That's for sure. I'll be open. I'm an open person. And I was just opening up to Miss Dozier about my.
No, you weren't. You were interfering with the intake process. She was just trying to get certain things done.
Can I mention something?
Go ahead.
I was talking to Miss Dozier in a meeting, and there was some confusion. I was confused, and I was explaining to her why. Because the magistrate informed me that if I go to when I go to community corrections, because he ordered me to go there, and I did everything he told me to do. And when we were in court, when I was in jail, and we were in court, he mentioned about corrections, and I already have past experience with community corrections, so I understand that these things cost money. And excuse me, please, I'm not interrupting anyone, and I don't do that. So if I do, sorry. But once I was ordered to go there, I mentioned the judge in court. I said, Judge, I do not have any money. I just do not have any money, Judge. And he said, that's okay. Community corrections will not turn you away if you do not have any money. So when I went to community corrections and met with her in her office, I mentioned that to her. Because she mentioned that, I asked her, is this going to cost me? And she said, yes. And I said, okay, well, I don't have any money. And she mentioned that, excuse me, I'm trying to talk, sir. I am trying to talk to you.
Here's part of the problem. Your attorney is trying to save you. Oh, you know what? Don't throw your hands down. Bond revoke, adjourn next week. Take him.
Your Honor, we can come back next week on that.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Oh, you better keep moving. I'll adjourn this out to the 14th.
Appreciate that, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit. These are the cases that make me famous. Versus Bernard Brandon Little, case number SP 1695294, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1695296, counts 1 and counts 2. Appear to the record, please.
Oh, that's very.
I don't know if you can be represented. Mr. Little, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please. You have to unmute yourself, sir.
Hello? Can you hear me?
There, you got it. You got it.
Okay.
State your name for the record, please. You keep breaking up. I think you just muted yourself again. Press the unmute.
Hello?
Okay, go ahead.
Bernard Little, making a special appearance.
Everybody's making a special appearance, aren't they? All right, what are we gonna do with these cases, sir? See where we're at. What are we gonna do with these cases?
I would like to resolve these cases, Your Honor.
Right.
Is the officer here?
Let me do this one of two ways. You either take a plea or set a trial date.
I'm not going to take a
Or-
plea. I would like to ask for a dismissal on the grounds of jurisdiction. Also, hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I would also like to know if the officer is here.
Today's date time set for a pretrial. Officer doesn't have to be here on the date of trial. That would be time for the officer to come in. Let me make sure it's pretrial. Pretrial, yeah. If you want to set a trial date, the officer would have to be here at that time. I'm going to deny your motion that you just made on the grounds that you made on the grounds of jurisdiction. I'm going to deny that motion. All right. So I want to set a.
Can you make it a matter of records that I request that the approved jurisdiction? You excuse me?
I made it a matter. You made a record of it. You made the motion. There's on the record.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to set a jury trial date.
Yes, sir.
Can I get a jury trial date? Let me see. Did you come down here before for a jury trial date in person?
Yes. Yes.
And on that date, your cases got dismissed, didn't they?
Yes.
And you indicated something that time that you just want to pay something. Is that right, Mr. Little, I'm thinking about?
You probably are correct.
And in all these years, you had a valid driver's license. And then all of a sudden, that's when
You're
we
breaking
talked about, I said,
up,
you
Your
just
Honor.
woke up, you just woke up one morning and said, all of
You
this
said what
stuff
now?
is a sham, and I don't believe in it, right?
No, it's a process. We work,
That's what we talked about when we dismissed the cases the last time, right?
yes.
I just want to know if my memory served me correctly. So
Jury trial is June 20th.
June 24th, jury trial. How many dates? Let's see what we have scheduled for June 24th. I don't think that's a good date.
Oh, there's 11.
Yeah. So we don't have June. We have to push it back.
Okay, let's see. On July 8th.
I think it's 2 on July 8th. You know how this works, Mr. Little. I'm going to set a jury trial date, and the day before that jury trial date, I'm going to set a final pretrial date. On that date, the officer must appear on the final pretrial date to make sure that we're not calling the jury in and inconveniences the great citizens of the city of Detroit and bringing them in without with knowing that the officer's not here. What is that on?
July 8th, there's no juries scheduled for that day. And that's your next.
All right, let's make it July 8th, Mr. Little. July 8th, 2025 at 9 a.m. The day before July the 8th will be July the 7th. We're gonna call that a final pretrial 2025. So the next date I need you to appear is July the 7th, 2025 at 8:30, and expecting to have a trial in person on July the 8th. You don't have to come in person for the pretrial, but you do have to come in person for the trial if it goes. We'll know that on July the, and all parties must appear for the final pretrial. Okay, Mr. Little?
Yes.
Any other records you want to make, sir?
What do I want to say? I just want to make a matter of record. I'm the free man. I'm not the.
I can see that. I can see that. You're not calling from a prison yard.
No. No,
Okay,
not at all.
All right.
Okay.
Is that
And I
all?
also like to make a matter of record. I like to make a matter of record.
All this is for TV, by the way.
Well, it's being recorded on both ends, your end and my end. So, also like to make a matter of records. I would like to know if the bonds is in court today.
The what?
The bond, the surety bonds that's created for this case.
You have a $0 bond.
No, the surety bonds that's sitting on your desk. When you flip open the file, are they sitting on your desk today? I want to make a matter of record that they are in court.
I have no clue what you're talking about. If there's nothing further, Mr. Little, have a very good day and best of luck to you, okay?
Mm-hmm. You as well.
All right, thank you. Mr. Little, what do you want to do? Trial or take a deal?
What I want to do, I want to get it dismissed.
It's not gonna happen like that. You know it's not gonna happen like that. You
Well, that's
gotta
okay
dismiss
too,
last
but
time.
I would like to make it a matter of record, because I wanna, prove that the court does not have jurisdiction to even prosecute.
All right, I'm gonna get the reviews out,
Okay,
and then
but
I'm
they
gonna
commit
call.
fraud.
All right, hold that, I'll just make a record.
Point all this stuff out.
I'm gonna get the reviews out, and then I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
let,
Yes,
you
sir.
make your record, and we'll get you on.
I also like to see those, bonds today too, sir.
I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
know, they sitting on your desk, they sitting on her desk, no file over
All right,
there. Take a bond every time a person comes to court. Finance has nothing to do with it.
all right, City of Detroit, Mr. Hardy, now, I'm gonna give you a chance now. Let's not keep going back and forth. Wait till your turn gets ready. City of Detroit. Versus, Brandon, let's start that, Bernard, Brandon Little, case numbers SP 1695294, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1695296, counts 1 and counts 2. Mr. Little, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Grand Rising.
All
First of all, Your Honor, I'm your magistrate. I would like to know, do you recognize that a man standing before you?
Stand up, stand up to the
I'm
podium.
at the podium right here.
No, stand up to the podium.
Your Honor.
All right. No, we're not gonna do this your
I'm
way.
standing at your podium because under duress, I'm standing at your
We're
podium.
gonna do this my way.
Yes, sir, we are
All
gonna
right.
do it your way.
All right, state your name for the record again, please.
For matter of record, Your Honor, do you recognize that a man standing before you?
I do.
All right. For the record, my name is Bernard Brandon Little. Not the fictional, not the all caps, but the man.
Okay. Now, indicated you wanted to make a record. I was allowing you to make that record. You indicated some things in the record.
I indicated on the record that you stated that I was a man, a live man, not fictional.
No, we off the record when you were.
No, we're on the record.
Listen,
Your Honor,
listen.
did you recognize that a man standing before you? Your Honor,
Listen, sir.
your magistrate.
Mr. Little.
I'm asking you.
Mr. Little,
Yes.
you don't ask the questions. I ask the questions.
No, you don't, Your Honor. No, you don't.
All right.
You're a magistrate.
All right, listen.
You don't have the authority. You
That's
don't have
it.
the authority, Your Honor. You're a
Listen,
magistrate.
listen,
You don't
sir,
have the
I'm not gonna
authority.
keep going back and forth with
You're not
you.
going back and forth with me.
Put him out.
Put his ass up.
I don't need your comment either. Whoever made the comment. All right,
So
get out.
you're refusing me?
Get out.
You're refusing me, Your Honor?
Get him out.
I need you to answer, sir.
Yes, ma'am. No
I got you.
Okay.
Have a good day, Mr. Love. My court is in session. Everybody needs to have their device on vibrate or silent.
Well, guys, we have come to the end of Mr. Little's pretrial proceeding, and whoa, Judge Perkins was not trying to hear anything today at all. He definitely had a short fuse today. And if you know anything about these two history, they've had some back and forth, but if you go through his previous proceedings before Judge Perkins actually has really been, real cool with Brandon Little. There's times when it seems like he kind of likes him a little bit, even agree with some of the things he said in some of his past proceedings, not so much on sovereign citizen stuff, but on some other things. But to see him have such a short fuse today with him, I guess he came to work and said, listen, I'm not trying to hear anything. I'm not trying to play any games. And as we can see, Mr. Little was put out of the courthouse. And tomorrow was supposed to be his trial, depending on what happened today. But I went into the court records to see what they decided to do. It's been removed from the calendar, and they also put into the record that defendant failed to appear today. So they put it in as a failure to appear, even though he was there, had the argument. They're not playing any games. So with that being said, we will continue to follow this. You know, who knows when his next court date is going to be. I'm sure, you know, we'll find that out soon. But wow, Judge Perkins definitely went in today. You know, unfortunately for Mr. Little, but you know, if you know anything about Bernard Little, he knows what he's doing. And if you haven't seen his previous proceedings, I will put those links down in the description so you guys can check those out. But with that being said, guys, this is Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame. And for now, guys, Sovereign Citizens Court is adjourned. Thank you guys. See you guys soon, and God bless. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame with your man TP. Today, we are in the state of Arizona. We are out of the courtroom and in the field for a traffic stop. But this traffic stop, guys, the way that it's going to be presented is going to be really shocking to you. So listen, we're here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and check out this traffic stop.
In early June, I was traveling westbound on 89A, just leaving an amazing yoga class. Sedona Hot Yoga. Was feeling really good. Just picked up some juice from the local juicery. And Officer Willitson, badge number 886, had nothing better to do but terrorize and torment a sovereign national.
Now you guys see what I'm talking about. Do you guys understand what I mean now by something that I had never seen before? And that is a sovereign citizen sitting in on his own traffic stop, giving commentary on it. It's going to be interesting in seeing how he looks at this particular body cam footage and how he describes what's going on, how he breaks down what he thinks is happening. I'm sure there's going to be some case law. I'm sure he's going to have some defense to his actions here. But I thought that this was very interesting, and I can't wait to see what he has to say about this.
Hello. I am Officer Wilds from Stone Police Department. The reason I stopped you is it appears you have a fictitious license plate on the back of your vehicle.
Well, what do we have here, Officer Willitson? Fictitious plate, huh? Did that hurt your eyes? I don't think it hurt anybody physically. Let's see. Dickey versus Davis. Every citizen has an unalienable right to make use of the public highways of the state. Every citizen has full freedom to travel from place to place in the enjoyment of life and liberty. People versus Nothus. No state government entity has the power to allow or deny passage on the highways, byways, nor waterways, transporting his vehicles and personal property for either recreation or business, but by being subject only to local regulation, i.e., safety, caution, traffic lights, speed limits, etc. Travel is not a privilege requiring licensing, vehicle registration, or forced insurances. I was going 35 miles an hour on 89A due west in a 35 mile an hour zone. I didn't hurt anybody but your eyes and your ego, brother.
Do you know anything about that?
I'm a sovereign human being.
Okay.
And I'm an American national.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license, insurance, and registration, please? What?
No.
Do you have any form of ID on you?
No, Matthew Tucciarone is my name.
Okay. All right. So just so you know.
I've been pulled over a couple times already by state troopers, sheriffs, and this is recognized. Okay.
Okay. I don't agree. So
Okay, well.
I'm going to be honest with you. That's actually a misdemeanor crime for you to display a fictitious license plate.
Okay. Hold up, Officer Willitson. Let me remind you again. Thompson versus Smith, another case. The right to the citizen to travel upon the public highways and to transport his property thereon in the ordinary course of life and business is a common right which he has under the right to enjoy life and liberty, to acquire and possess property and to pursue happiness and safety. It includes the right, in so doing, to use the ordinary and usual conveyances of the day and under the existing modes of travel, includes the right to drive a horse-drawn carriage or wagon thereon, or to operate an automobile thereon, for the usual and ordinary purpose of life and business. Thompson versus Smith, Lyons versus Danforth. The right of the citizen to drive on a public street with freedom from police interference is a fundamental constitutional right. Citizens have a right to drive upon the public streets of the District of Columbia or any other city absent a constitutionally sound reason for limiting their access.
You not providing me with the driver's license is required under Arizona Revised Statutes 28-1595. That is also a misdemeanor crime.
Again, Officer Willitson. Oh my goodness, we're never going to get through this. All right, well, here we go. The real law. The common law is the real law. The supreme law of the land. The code, rules, regulations, policy, and statutes are not the law. Legislated statutes enforced upon the people in the name of law are a fraud. They have no authority and are without mercy. Justice without mercy is godless and therefore repugnant to our United States Constitution. So there you go, folks. The statutes are not the law. I did not break the law, so therefore it is not a crime to display an American national license plate because it's not fictitious. They're the fictitious entities, folks. They are the fraud.
How do you guys feel about this video? Now that we see he's sharing different case law, so on and so forth, do you think he's making some valid arguments, or do you feel like, just like most sovereign citizens, he's taking a lot of this out of context, twisting the different statutes and the laws and so on and so forth? Give me your thoughts down in the comments. I would like to hear what you guys have to say on this.
Additionally, all right, go ahead and step out, please. Step out of your car, please.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Marijuana, I need another unit. Step it up, please.
I did not do anything wrong.
Pennsylvania versus Mims is a Supreme Court case law that says you're required to get out of that car if I ask you. If you do not, I'm going to force you to.
Hold on a second. I'm calling my lawyer.
Okay, get out of your car.
Call my lawyer.
You can call your lawyer if you want, but as soon as another officer gets here, I'm going to force you out of that car if you don't get out on your own. Mary, what I'm good for now, he's just not getting out of his car.
I don't need to be under arrest. I didn't do anything wrong.
You're being detained right now. And Pennsylvania versus Mims is the United States Supreme Court case law.
Arrest?
You're being detained.
Why?
Because I told you, I'm investigating one crime.
Okay.
You also said you don't have a driver's license, which is another one. And if you don't provide me a form of identification when I'm investigating you for a crime, that is a third crime that I'm investigating you for.
There is no crime.
You are required by law to provide me your true full legal name if I'm investigating a crime.
Well, this car.
If you do not provide me with your true full legal name, you can be arrested for that.
Matthew Tucciaroni.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license or any other form of identification?
I am a sovereign being. My name is Matthew Tucciaroni.
Okay.
All right, guys. So again, he is spitting out statutes. Again, statutes are not law. So therefore, it is not a crime. So therefore, to be honest, he's not investigating a crime. I actually don't have to provide him with my identity. But to be honorable as American nationals, just give them your name. That is it. Then remain silent. Like I said in the beginning, should have handled a little bit different, but I didn't know. I was uneducated at the time. But therefore, going through this, I'm able to educate myself, which I'm then able to educate you guys. And I suggest not bear trapping these cops and going out there and getting arrested, Only use it when necessary. I repeat, only use it when necessary, and only do it when you're comfortable and you have educated yourself, okay? Please. Thank you.
Again, Arizona Revised Statutes 28-1595
Hi, Officer Beers.
requires you to show me an ID card or driver's license.
Listen, there's a lot of people
Get
in
out.
town with the same license plate.
Get out.
No, I'm not getting out of the
Okay,
car. This is
I'm
not
gonna give
I
you-
didn't do anything wrong.
All right,
I'm not getting out of
Matthew.
the car. I've done.
If you do not get out, I'm going to force you out. Matthew. If you don't get out of your car, Matthew, look at me.
Officer Beers, I'm not doing anything
Matthew.
wrong today, but just
Look at me. If you don't get out, I'm going to force you out. I'm going to charge you with resisting arrest also. So get out, please. Come on.
all right. Come on, sir.
Get out.
There's no reason to
I've
act
asked
like
you
this.
probably 10 times to get out.
There's no reason to act like this.
Get out of your car then. All right.
There's no reason to act like this. There's no reason to
Get
act
out.
like this. Do not touch me.
Get out.
Do not touch me.
Get out of your car.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me, please. Please, do not touch me.
I have asked you 10 times to get out. Get out on your own then.
What are you doing? Please, do not touch me. We're Officer Ramirez. Ow! Come on.
Get on the ground.
No! 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 I didn't do anything, Officer Ramirez!
Okay, all right. Just
Please,
get on your
I
stomach.
didn't do anything!
Get on your stomach.
Come on, Officer Ramirez!
Just comply.
Come on.
Comply. Just comply for now.
Just comply.
All right. Just comply for now. Okay. I will give you information if you wish to file a complaint later. Okay. But right now, just cooperate, Matthew. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Very one.
All right. Just listen to me. All right. I just got here. Okay. But right now, the best thing you can do is just comply. All right. If you want to file a complaint, I will give you that information. All right. I promise. My superiors will overlook everything. Okay. All right. But he had to repeat himself. All right. Like I said. All right. Just
Go ahead
stand
and
up.
stand up for me,
Stand
okay?
up. All right. Matthew, what are you?
Come on. Let's go back to your car.
With the sovereign plate on. Don't please don't.
You are detained. You were detained from the beginning when I told you that.
Just relax, all right? I know. Just relax, okay? Right now you're safe. You are safe. You got a sovereign plate on there. You did comply with my officer here. Okay? All right, just relax, all right? You are safe.
Go ahead and take a seat for me, all right?
Just relax, Matthew, okay?
Just silly. I just want some.
Put your feet in
please,
for me.
I'm not going to go.
Please just listen to my officer. Just
Put your
listen to
feet
my
inside,
officer.
please.
Right now, okay? We'll get you some water. We'll make you some comfortable. Right now, we got to do what we got to do, all right? Okay?
What's up?
Just please comply, Matthew, all right? I'm here, all right? Okay? Just comply with this, all right? We'll make you comfortable here in a minute, all right? Just relax.
Watch your leg, okay? Can you watch him for a second?
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to pat him down. Mary 1, can you run Matthew Tucciarone from in-house, please, and add him to the call? I believe that's going to be my driver.
There's a Ruger inside the car.
It's a nice.
I won't go secure the
So
weapon.
the second that you place yourself, even if it's in your car, and you go through that car, you're responsible for everything that's on that car. Okay, so if you're driving around in that car, you're accountable for it.
All right, you go by Matthew. Is that okay if I call you that? Okay, I'm going to read you something, okay? So, at this time, you are under arrest for displaying a fictitious license plate, refusing to provide me with your driver's license, and resisting arrest. Okay? Please listen. I'm going to read this to you, then we can talk a little more, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk with a lawyer and have him or her present while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you free of any cost to you. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights?
All right, guys, there you have it. There's more of the body cam footage. I'm going to show a little bit more. If you heard him just now, Officer Ramirez said there's a Ruger in the car, which is a firearm. of mine. So they actually took that for evidence. It was concealed in my glove box, like a good American does. And they took it for evidence, which we all know too, that my judge who dropped this entire case stated that it was not evidentiary and that they should have never taken my weapon to begin with, which it wasn't even a weapon. It's just a firearm. Where in this video did you see me ever go for the glove compartment? Did I even have a chance? I don't think so. These cops are very corrupt. This was definitely a sting operation. We found that out kind of in discovery, that this was more of a sting operation than anything. This had nothing to do with a fictitious plate. It had everything to do with my activism and what I've done for humanity in Sedona and by calling out all these corrupt cops. I did a show a few months back with Shelly and her daughter. Same officers, Officer Ramirez, Officer Beers, which is the female, and Officer Willitson, creating a fictitious crime against them to extort money. This is nothing more than collusion and extortion. They're extorting money from the civilians of Sedona and the tourists that come here. Shelly and her daughter live in California. They were here on vacation. And I may re-upload the video in the second part from the interview I did with them. Maybe I'll show a clip of it. But same scenario. I found them actually in distress up at Upper Red Rock Loop. They were going for a hike. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, and they were getting harassed by Officer Wilson, Officer Beers, and another police officer. These cops are very corrupt, very, very corrupt. And come to find out, I got them help, Shelly and her daughter. I got them help, and their case ended up getting dismissed. So this was in February. My arrest happened in June. So February 2021, I cracked the code on Shelly's case. And in June 2021, I'm taken down by all three officers that were involved in that whole entire extortion epidemic. So this was nothing more than a V for vendetta. They are sick. These cops are sick in this town. And this isn't just in Sedona. This is everywhere in the United States. Okay? Just comply. Just comply, Matthew. Just comply. That's pretty much based off of disorderly conduct, which is based off of a communist rule. Okay? They use that in communist China. Just comply. Just comply. So it goes to show you guys, this isn't just a town. This is our country. This is what's happening in our country. And they are Freemasons. You see in my intro video all the time, Stephen Wilton, all those officers have the Freemason symbol right next to it. Right in plain sight, guys. That's how they do their magic. So stick around for part 2. Much love and light. God bless everyone out there.
Well, guys, we've come to the end of this traffic stop. And I was just wondering to myself, I wonder how Matthew feels watching himself in this traffic stop, commentating on it. And, obviously he feels like he didn't do anything wrong, but it has to be a little weird kind of watching this. Or maybe weird is not the right word, but it's definitely, I don't know. It has to be kind of weird. I think it would be weird to watch myself go through something like this. But I will say something that he had working for him was that he knew one of the officers, because that allowed the situation to be calmed down. The officer didn't let it get out of hand, because Officer Ramirez definitely was over it. He was ready to take it to whatever level it needed to be taken to. But something interesting that we heard Matthew say while he was talking in his home, he said, listen, I had, what did he say? I had a firearm, but it wasn't a weapon. And I thought that was interesting, because on one of our other traffic stops, I don't know if you guys remember, a young lady that was driving a car, she says, listen, my car has an engine, but it doesn't have a motor, or it's an engine and not a motor. And when he said that, I thought that was kind of weird, because I'm like, I've heard something like that said before, and I'm like, is that something that sovereign citizens do? But he was arrested. He feels how he feels. He says he's going to drop another video on this. We shall see. And with that being said, guys, this is Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame. I appreciate you guys for joining me. And for now, Sovereign Citizens Court and traffic stops are adjourned. Thank you guys, and see you guys soon. God bless.
I'm not threatening you. Say one more word and that's 30 days. 30 days.